Hey, this is Ryan with One Board Family, and I'm joined by.
Will Meadows from Tantrum House, ready to look at some games today.
That's right. And in this series, judge a game by its cover. Will and myself try our best to tell you all about a game that we've actually never played. So in this video, Will is going to show me a game I've never played, and I'm going to explain it in great detail to you, the viewer. And hopefully you enjoy my detailed description and want to buy it immediately.
I know
So.
I'm looking forward to that. I've got today Alice is Missing, which is a silent role playing game from Renegade Game Studios. Ryan, tell us about
Okay.
this one.
This one, lots of buzz around this one. Alice is Missing. I think I'm going to go with that tagline of a silent role playing game. In Alice is Missing, it's a little deceptive because the front cover has a person looking over like a city or some sort of, yeah, it's a little deceptive because this is actually a take on the old classic of Lassie, the dog. Do you remember Lassie?
I do, absolutely.
Yeah, so this is a modified charades game. So there's a role playing element to it because it's actually almost like a legacy game where one story will lead into the next. The player, who's the active player, will be given a book, and they pick out a scenario of how Alice is missing, and they must do a charades interpretation, similar to the way that Lassie used to tell people that Timmy had fallen down a well. Uh,
I remember
Maybe
that episode.
pointing, yeah, pointing and maybe pawing or panting or whatever things dogs do, especially collies. It has a lot of guidelines in the book, which is really good. The guidelines tell you like what a dog would do in the case of being in an airplane crash, or if Alice was trapped under a log in a forest. So there's a lot of clues that you can use from the rule book if you're new to charades. And the rest of the people around the table, they all have to try to guess where Alice is and how she went missing. It's a
Right now,
lot
so
of
I'm
fun.
assuming one of those characters, you
Yeah.
tell me about him, is
Okay.
Mr. Halvert, the history teacher.
Uh,
He's one of the cards in the game that obviously you explain to us obviously what happens.
yeah. So Mr. Halvert, history teacher, obviously a really big influence in Alice's life. That is a point in time where you have to. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I'm forgetting the rules.
I
One of the
understand.
players actually can play a character card, and you, as Lassie, the active player, have to talk to him like he is a history professor. So you may do a different approach. Maybe you have some clues that only he would know because of his background in history and his knowledge of her as a school kid. So yeah, Alice is
Lots of
Missing.
fun.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's gonna be a great time. It's a party game. Plays
Can't wait.
like 5 to 14 people. Yeah, so,
Nailed it.
yeah. Anyway, this is absolutely not how you play Alice is Missing, and if you wanna know more about the actual game and how you actually play this silent role-playing game, you can see the, BGG link in the show notes. This way you can check out this great game from Renegade Game Studios. By the way, I really don't know how to play, but I've heard it's a pretty good game. So,
Me too.
I know. We need to maybe play this game next time we get together.
Let's do it. Great plan.
Absolutely. Until next time, we will see you at the table.